welcome to another episode. For those of you who have seen my other videos with Boogie, little story about Boogie. Boogie is an abused horse, and so I've had to work with him a little bit differently than other horses. He had some problems. Things are starting to improve since I've been working with him. Pressure and release is something I wanted to talk about, because I talked about pressure and release with my video regarding the lead rope. Well, there's also pressure and release with your body, okay? And the power of intention of signaling to the horse that you want something versus not wanting something, bringing up their life or not bringing up the life in you. If you bring up the life in your body, then you bring up the life in the horse's body. So pressure and release with the body. So if I start to walk towards my horse because my body means something to him, because I taught him ground manners, that my body means get out of my way when I act a certain way and I put some effort into it and I show some expression. So if I go like this, move over, I put pressure on the horse. Now I'm going to release that pressure by moving back from him. Okay, so pressure and release. We all know pressure and release with reins, and that's how horses learn, if you release them with the reins. Well, there's pressure and release with your body, and by doing that, you're teaching the horse that your body means something, which is safer because you don't want them to run you over. So what I do with horses is with the lead rope, I teach them to get out of my space, and then I just take I don't need the lead rope anymore to teach the horse to get out of my space. I show him my intention, and my intention is to get him to move back. Okay, I can move him this way, or I'm going to go and move back away from him, and then I'm releasing the horse because I'm taking the pressure off his body. He sees my body as pressure by my expression and my intention. So my intention, what I mean by that is I'm going to walk towards the horse, and because I want his energy up and I want him to do something. Okay, so right now he's just standing here, and I'm going to back up, and he's going to back up with me. Okay, now I'm going to walk this way, and then he's going to follow me. Okay, all right, because he's hooking on to me. But now I'm going to do something a little different here. So I'm going to ask him to go the other way, and so as I start to move over towards his body, I'm getting him to move away from me. Now I'm going to take the pressure off of him, and then he's going to come back to me, because we're partners, we're dance partners. So all I was doing is moving my dance partner over a little bit. Okay, that's what I was doing with Boogie. So the thing is, I'm going to lead Boogie back out here. Okay, and all I'm doing is getting Boogie's nose to follow me, because I taught him that with the lead rope. When you get to the point where your horse follows you anywhere, you kind of have the truth about your relationship with the horse. But the thing that's important about this is getting the horse to move away from your body, because he considers your body pressure, and that's important. The reason why it's so important, as I said before, is because you don't want the horse to run you over. So your body means something. So if you're going to work your horse in the round pen, and that horse is running around in circles, he's not going to run you over if you taught him pressure and release with your body. So this is what I teach them before I put them in the round pen, to move them around, because I want to make sure this horse is going to stay out of my space. I want this horse out of my space. I also want him to be able to identify that my body's off limits to run over, bump into. Now, if I was training a wild Mustang, it would be completely different, because I would have a horse that's never been touched by man before. But when you're dealing with horses that have been born in captivity and they've been handled a lot, they're more likely to get in your space, okay? They're more likely to be less afraid of you. They're more likely to have less respect for you. And so I use the lead rope to get that respect. Then I transfer it into the round pen. But what I do is, by the intention of my body language, because horses are brilliant at reading body language, much better than people, he knows that I want him to do something. So right now I'm just going to get myself up a little bit and show some pressure and get him to move on over, away from me. Just move away from me. And it doesn't matter. I can go for his front legs, or I can go for his hip. I go for his hip, I get him to move over a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to back off from him and release that pressure. I'm rewarding him for doing what I wanted. So when I release my pressure from the horse, that's the reward. Just like it is with the reins, just like it is with the lead rope, I do it with my body, okay? So what happens every once in a while is you'll have a horse that he'll check out on you a little bit and you got to get his attention. So what I do is I just go back, try to get the horse to hook onto me again. Just like here, he's just kind of looking at me, but you know, he moved away from me. So I'm just going to go over and my body language let him know I don't want him to go anywhere except to be with me. Okay, so now he's going to follow me over. Come on, Boogie. Okay, so he knows I don't want anything. Okay, but if I wanted him to move real fast, my body language and my intention would change. Thank you for joining us again. I'm Guy White.